The Houston Texans won the AFC South last season.
Yeah, the Jaguars are hoping to take back control of the South. But Jamal, the Texans made a big splash trade today.
Yeah, that job just got a lot harder, didn't it? The Houston Texans made a big move today, trading for wide receiver Stefon Diggs. Now, Diggs has been a star with the Vikings and the Bills, and now he lands in Houston, adding into an offense that already had Tank Dell, C.J. Stroud, and Nico Collins. Now, that sounds like a scary offense, I'm not going to lie to you. So, what do you think that means for the Jaguars? Because I definitely don't think it means anything good. The Texans have gotten good, and they've done it in a hurry. The Titans have thrown a bunch of money around this offseason to try and get better, and the Colts were on the brink of a playoff spot with their backup quarterback last year. So all that talk about the AFC South being a weak division, the Jaguars being a spot to own the South, well, that feels like a lifetime ago, and maybe that window that the Jags thought was wide open, not as open as they thought. Surprise, it wasn't open at all. It was just a closed window there. Look, after being the hunted last season, the Jaguars are right back to being the hunter, while it looks like the Texans are the lead dog in the division. So how do they fix that? The Jaguars are in a race, and they're kind of playing catch-up, but what do they need to do? That's kind of the tough question to answer. For the most part, there are two camps right now. Before today, a lot of people wanted the Jaguars to draft a wide receiver and try to add some firepower to the offense. Give Trevor all the tools to work with, right? A guy like a Brian Thomas there or A.D. Mitchell from Texas would make a whole lot of sense. But I don't really think that's the answer. Then there's the other group that is definitely picking up steam today after the Diggs trade. That's the Jaguars need to draft a cornerback in the first round kind of folks and have enough cover guys to take care of those receivers. So at the top of the list would be Terrion Arnold from Alabama or Quinion Mitchell from Toledo. That's on those wish lists for folks. And it would make a ton of sense because right now the Jaguars cornerback room doesn't exactly have many guys under contract going back to next season. So while drafting a corner is practical, I think forcing a pick is not the right one either way. After the Diggs trade had folks freaking out online, Josh Allen and Christian Kirk both chimed in all on Twitter. And here's what Josh Allen's tweet said. The battles are always won and lost in the trenches, hashtag check the tape. And that's a fact at every level of football. So this isn't me planting my flag that the Jaguars need to draft a trench player, even though I think it would be a good idea. It's me reminding folks that corner and wide receiver doesn't solve all the problems. Forcing a pick is a big mistake, but drafting a player that's the best one available at the time, now that's the right move. When the draft rolls around, the Jaguars need to draft the best player available. If that happens to be a pass rusher or an offensive lineman, then so be it. Folks will be upset until that player just starts making plays, and then it's all forgiven and sunshine and rainbows, right?